Hello again, my excellent friends.
Here I come to save the day.
Fred, do something!
Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day today, as it is fucking cold. No, seriously, it is 16 degrees outside. And it's supposed to drop, I think it's supposed to drop down to like 7 tonight. This is like, what's the weather like here? Let me put up the actual forecast here, like the hourly thing. 42 here, yeah. Striker, you are, I would kill for it to be 42 degrees. Can you believe it's in the 30s here? I would kill for it to be in the 30s right now. Because if it was in the 30s, I mean, there'll be the ice would have melted. Not sure what happened there. We had a bit of a hung up there. Yeah. Yeah, but I can believe it. It's like cold temperatures all over, but yeah. You got snow today. Well, on the bright side, Baby Panda got to play in the snow, right? Or push snow around in his trucks. But just to give an idea here, because we got snow, what was it, Saturday into, what was it, Saturday? No, Sunday into Monday. We're all 6. You did for about 5 minutes. Ain't got long. Yep, 2. Yes. It was like, yes, the hot rod shirt as we focus on it. But let's see. Here's what the temperature situation is supposed to be like. Okay. Currently, it's 16 degrees. And is expected to drop to 8 degrees by 6 a.m. and then warm up to 20 degrees by 3 p.m. tomorrow. And then things do not get expected to go above that until like 11 a.m. on Thursday, where it's supposed to be like 21 degrees. The big positive here is that there is no snow and stuff. So, yeah. So anyway, last night we wrapped up. It was like 16 here. Yeah, what they're saying here is like at the moment it feels like what? Feels like 6 degrees. So you hey. So yeah. But yeah, it's like it is so cold. It's like it just gives me more incentive to like get the upstairs in order and just move everything upstairs, cause whoo boy. It's like in my office space right now is 54 degrees, but I do feel the coldness of sorts. I on the floor. Granted, I'm used to it, but yeah, it is so frigid. But I have options. This here, bring this over here. I got options. Where are the damn sleeves in this thing? Where are my thermals? Right here. It's like, yep, right here. Yep, there we go. Part of me's thinking, you know what? I should just like swap the chairs, the recliner stuff over here, and just fully kick back. You know what I mean? The other big problem is here is I really don't like long sleeves and stuff. So, as we did last night's stream, entirely wearing the hooded jacket and. But yeah, so last night we wrapped up Dragon Age: The Veilguard. We have show off Panda. So we finished Dragon Age the Veilguard last night. We got every single achievement, and I will have to say this: fuck the haters. That was, I would dare say, it's my second favorite Dragon Age, start to finish. Dragon Age 2 edges it out. As overall, no Striker has no sweater on. Uh, um, but it was easily great combat system, perfect for casual play. The game, Dragon Age basically incentivizes like doing everything. Like if you are completely thorough in the game and do everything, and if you were like me, running around making sure you picked up every collectible that you came across up until a certain point, you basically, there's like almost zero chance of not getting the best ending. So it's I am. It was easily a great game. It's pretty much like Dragon Age 2, where it's like the more thorough you are, the better the end results will be. Origins is a great game in its own right, but it has its issues. And Inquisition, that was just too damn long. I mean, I went back and look. Our run through of Dragon Age, the Veilguard, was start to finish was just over 60 hours. Just to do the main campaign for Dragon Age Inquisition, that was over 100 hours on just the initial thing. And then going back in November of last year to do its DLC was like another 30 to 40 hours on top of it. That was as obscenely long, especially in comparison, because Origins is not all that long either. Especially when you got to figure that Origins requires multiple playthroughs. Because I got to do at least 2 complete playthroughs of Origins. 2 more complete playthroughs start to finish. One as a mage, one as a warrior. And then, it was one romance Alistair and romance Morgan in them. And in one of those playthroughs make really, really bad choices. Yes, and which brings us to tonight's game. Then all the intros. But at least the intros, the remaining intros, is you just have to get to a certain point. Like Dragon Age 2 has that too, where you basically have 2 playthroughs, 2 complete playthroughs you gotta do, and then just get to and just make the opposite choices on one of them. And just to get to Kirkwall with the third character. So tonight's game, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, came heavily recommended by Striker as a short-ish game. Depending on how long it takes us, we will start a new major game on Saturday. So if Striker is right, that I should be able to get through it in 2 streams. We'll definitely start what will be Persona 5 Royale on Saturday. So yeah, I understand this game has some things that just totally mess with people. So hopefully I'll be able to get through it. But all in all together now, so why Persona 5 Royale as our next major game is because it's on the list of things I wanted to play or replay in this case. But I do know what's involved with it and this about it's all the achievements are possible on a single playthrough. Alrighty. And I just realized, because I moved some stuff around slightly. Needed to drag something different. Yeah. Well, when I'm doing the reason why I game on the Xbox more than the PlayStation is because I can put the audio, play with the headphones, and the audio gets captured perfectly. Now, options: combat difficulty easy. So I'm not dealing with none of that scaling difficulty bull crap that this game is known for. Too late, Striker. We'll go to that afterwards there.
Doesn't matter. Welcome. You are safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others.
What is this, ASMR?
Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. They can feel her coming.
Yeah, folks are watching.
He's already dead. Feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right?
There's graphics. What do you mean? Free graphics with performance mode. There is nothing there.
They've been around ever since the tragedy. That's not quite true. Some are old.
Okay, it's good.
But they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking?
He's in hell high. Look. Up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you could.
Yes.
Dude is just hanging around.
It's real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
Turn around and go back, okay?
It's not safe. You see that? I can see it.
Look around and you'll see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here.
You see them?
I'll show them. Show them it's not safe. depending on the game.
They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
So, welcome to The Walking Dead Norse Edition.
I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and
Long credit opening sequence.
but it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
Da 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 da.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery.
So this must be the entire game, right?
Those afraid of death.
This palading through the credits.
Runs far, far deeper.
Oh look, we've actually hit a shoreline.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her.
I'm about to say, is she looking at us or she's looking at the chat?
Oh, she heard us.
There's no going.
Fourth wall has been broken.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Okay.
Do not forget my stories, Senua, because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great road.
The darkness is coming. for life.
Alrighty.
Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
Red awoke the darkness. Yeah, not my fault. The darkness was oversleeping.
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
He's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim.
They're calling
And the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Alright.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. But his soul is in Helheim. His soul still lives. She needs to save his soul.
The bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy.
Okay.
The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil in Svartalfheim.
Hey, gotta be, trying to be thorough.
Ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
That's the way.
What's the way?
Four. Going whatever. Don't stop. You can't. Get down.
What's she waiting for?
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it.
She can't go back now. No, this is it. The hidden path.
Well, we found a red door.
He's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
Drew? Is that you?
Thank you, Captain Cylon.
Truth. A liar. An old fool.
How you doing today?
Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell.
It's cold, yeah.
I may walk with you.
17 degrees here and expecting it to drop down to 6 by 6 a.m. Or somewhere there's about.
I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
Use your eyes. She's looking closer. She needs to look closer.
It's neat. Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
Well, the gate is open.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You
The
listened.
tension of Hellblade.
Others laughed.
And has had to bow out to the headaches, sending good vibes. Strikers all about those graphic settings and headphone
Carry
warnings.
my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
All right.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
All right, moving right along.
I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter.
Well, let's go down the ladder,
In
shall
all the
we?
9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
What type of bargain are we looking for? Well, we made it this far.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that walks over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him.
We must go in there.
Shh. Someone's here.
Who's here? Who's here? Damn it! I didn't take a damn thing.
I beg you. Let him go.
Let who go?
I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Boy, they knew exactly what the hell they were doing with that, weren't they?
It's nearly over. Finish it. She's so weak. They can see her. It's finished. Don't let them surround you. Don't let them get up. They will all. Stop.
Well, right. Alrighty.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Did it just occur to her to knock? Uh-huh. Liars. Game's been out long enough for it to know that ain't true.
The hard hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind.
Does she?
And she
Because the audio of this game is indicating something else entirely.
cost.
He's not real.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
So where the hell are we now? The land of confusion. That is the word is today.
Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice,
All right.
and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip.
It's a good, very good looking game. They taking full advantage of the hardware that was available.
Answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast, was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not from Mother's world, like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northman.
As it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant. Fire giants.
Well, very pretty game.
Endure a journey there.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing.
That's a,
towards
I say that's a
different
face in the
horizons.
water.
Some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
X, Y, B, A. Okay. Run toggle. Just realize, okay, let's just turn that on. Whoa!
Find a good position. Surround. He's down. Finish it. Finish it. You finished it.
I can still smell it.
The sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. Do you hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now. Find them. The rooms. Follow the screams. Focus. What's that sound? Screaming. Are they screaming? The screams towards the rooms. The rooms are important. The screams will help you. Screams are screaming. Sacrifice. The screams towards the rooms. The rooms are important.
Okay.
The rooms. Follow the screams. You can hear the rooms. Screaming. Find the rooms. What's that sound? Screaming. Are they screaming?
When I see a lot, I'm close. Okay, thank you, Striker.
You can hear the rooms. What's that sound? Screaming. Are they screaming? Focus. The screams towards the rooms. The rooms are important.
This is going.
The rooms. The screams will help you. Screams are screaming. Sacrifice. The rooms. What's that sound? Screaming. Are they screaming?
I say, okay, there's a lot of them.
The screams towards the rooms. The rooms are important.
It's in the trees.
Follow the screams. Screams. What's that sound? Are they screaming?
Okay, I'm either blind as a bat.
Follow the screams. Screams. The screams will help you. Screams.
Sacrifice.
The rooms. The rooms. You can hear the rooms. The rooms.
Find the rooms.
Yo, what the hell? It's in the trees.
You can hear the rooms. Hear them.
Find the rooms.
Towards the rooms. The rooms. The rooms are important.
Alright, so we see a lot of these things.
The screams will help you. Screams.
Sacrifice. Find them.
Oh, it's literally looking. Okay.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living.
It's gonna be some serious bullshit.
Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened. When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Alright.
Take him down. Take him down now. She finished him. Don't let them get behind you. Keep them inside. Surprise him. You can do this. Down. Behind you. Finish this. End it now.
Alright.
When you see a fire gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through. Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
It's there. There is focus. Something in the sun.
Everything's on fire.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
Huh.
What's happening? Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone? The fire's disappeared. The pyre. Cert is through there. He's waiting for her. You can't get through. How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth said, find your own path.
There's always another way.
There's always a way.
Find your own way.
You just have to find it. He's waiting for you. It was never going to be that easy. He's waiting.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means
giant.
the Black One, because he is like something burnt.
This is
The Northmen
certainly...
believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against...
She needs to find another fire sacrifice.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun. The gods
Mm-hmm.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes. But they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Well, that was the wrong way. Alright. Think about where that path was. There, okay. Oh wait, no, that was the way back. Unless...
She's going to die. She's still. You have to run now. Please run now. Run. Turn around.
You just get a little bit better each time. Yeah, there is certainly that conundrum.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt. The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
All right. So when they say look for the runes, they are being quite literal in that sense.
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, and a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things. Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
All right. So at the very least, I'm understanding the Understanding the gimmick of the ruins. That is stretching credulity right there. No, we are trying to run for our lives, but you have us balancing on a beam. At least, at least the combat on easy is doable.
Raise your world to the prime.
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
Tell you, all that fire, definitely no good, no bueno. Well, the combat on its lowest possible, on the lowest possible difficulty is all right. The audio is wonky as all hell. I suspect I'm going to be coming back up this way. I get the impression that this game is certainly on its normal settings. It certainly involves a lot of trial and error. Alright, so that means there's going to be another one of those. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
The Northmen say that what we see as a rainbow is the bridge that goes from the world of men to the world of the gods. For now, they say the frost giants and the mountain giants cannot cross it. But they say that when Ragnarok comes, not a thing in this world will be safe. The Rainbow Bridge will break under the onslaught of the fire giants riding on flaming steeds.
Steeds that are flaming. You get the impression that it's there. But where exactly are they wanting this lined up at? Yeah, that's... there is that big stretch of like, oh yeah, the shapes are here. The ruins... Yes, the ruins are painfully obvious as where they are. Let's take them as backwards. Well, at least the door was open. Out of curiosity,
Senua, if I can survive the fire of Surt and escape my darkness, then so can you.
Run, Senua! Run! Run! Through the fire! Keep running! Go on! Nothing will stop you! Run, Senua! Run! Run!
it's like we're running. We're on fire. Alas, poor Yurik. I know him well. That better be story progression.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything.
Well, this is certainly an adventure.
Are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from here.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
When would you back? When will you be back? I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
Say it! Say it!
I will come back to you.
Liar!
Come on.
Spill the blood of Surt. Take his mark, and I will.
The fuck is that?
And forever be in your debt.
You destroyed everything, everyone, but not me. Fight me now.
Remember your training.
Die, you son of a bitch! Well,
One. A greater battle takes its place.
well, we took care of that.
So it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on.
Like, time to Ragnarok and roll.
Made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep
I
it.
die.
Now, what we'll do is we'll have this as our Monday.
Carry my stories with
This,
you.
because I don't know if it can be done in 2 streams.
I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
As it certainly does seems like it's going to be like pacing, exploration, and puzzles. So we definitely will start Persona 5 on Saturday,
Fulfill yours.
and then that will move into the big night stream, in the multi-night streams after we finish
To face
this.
horror in the eye.
This going by off of this initial pacing.
To find your answers.
So yeah,
Quest.
logic.
The truth.
Which I think makes the most sense.
Druth was a troubled man. A scholar turned slave. They tortured him. Took him with them on their raids. Drove him to madness. Spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds.
Right. So they're expecting me to walk all the way back or what? Unless there was something I missed up in this area. Huh. No, seriously, are they expecting me to remember my way back?
Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. If his tales of hell were true, then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him,
Right.
until she too could see what he saw.
I must have taken a wrong turn.
Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Okay, so where? Okay.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the
Yeah. Okay. We've
Asgard
been
is
here.
protected by Surt, the fire giants. The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious.
Nothing that way. Message there. Seriously. Finding our way back. This is what you call artificially lengthening the game length.
Have you ever died before? It's a serious question. When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body.
We're running.
And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before, and she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted light.
You keep walking all the way back.
They've surrounded. She's ready. Remember your training.
Next.
She can't get through.
Why not?
Go to the gate.
She can't.
Why?
She's only done one test.
Just one.
She's only passed one test.
What's the other test? Is there another one?
There must be. The gate won't open.
Valravan, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains.
Well, we're making progress. There's that.
Battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it. Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice, Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
So, what exactly are we running into? We run headlong into danger.
Illusion hides the path to Valravan. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
What's that? It's a door. No, it's not. Push this. Push it. Push it down. Do you think we'll have? She did it. She did it. She did it. Look. Something's different. Can you see?
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we?
All right, before we advance,
Mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
let's take a proper look around.
Senua never could close her eyes, however hard she tried. Begged.
Okay, closed door. There goes that. All right, no, that's the way we came. So it must be something I was not seeing. Literally, when they say oh, I was just not. Must not have been in the right spot.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
All right, asshole.
Defend yourself.
Alrighty.
The Northman will not stop her. She will find what what she's looking for.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth. Look how much it's changed. It's all different now.
Okay, what ravens?
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Thank you, Captain Cylon. Huh.
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something new shifted. Can you feel it?
Well, things have happened.
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
And the forest is always watching. Gotta keep an eye out for those. Okay. That's in one of them totems around.
Another
ravens.
Line them up. Shh, 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 shh. What is it?
I hear something.
If you hear the soul of Van Raven, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't trust your eyes.
Challenge me!
It's not your fault. Valravan's song. Listen, focus. You need to focus. Focus.
Now, this is certainly an audio experience for certain.
Fight me!
Is she lost? Wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Druth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
Alright, that's not the way. That has it looking in a very different way. Oh. Let's just deal with this. Lift. One thing we can say for certain, Senua can lift.
She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. How can she get up? Must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Valravan's tricking her. Valravan. How can she get up? Wait. It's him. Dark magic draws her closer. Valravan's magic. It's not him. He's helping her. It's not him.
It's a trick.
She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic.
It's an illusion.
It's all of the above. Okay, I must have looked at something. I must not have looked at it correctly. Like everything has shifted around. Well, we continue onward.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. Deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Find a way, Senua. Go round. Find your own path. There's a different way.
Alright. Big circular space. Whoa! Whoa! Damn it!
He's down. Finish him. Finish him.
Heavy duty on the combat there. Alright. This pass wasn't here before.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds. Perhaps
We are in the breath of the wilds, folks.
Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Alright, I see a ring there. We walk into the burning ring of fire, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire.
The song. Balraven. Balraven's song. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two. Listen, focus. Listen. It's magic. It's magic. It's an illusion. She's been in the forest like this before. This reminds her of somewhere else. The forest. Where? Which forest? The forest in the wilds. The wilds. She went to the wilds a long time ago. Why did she go to the wilds? She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness. Did she beat her darkness? No. It nearly killed her, but she tried. Druth helped her. If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead. She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness and marry him. But she thought her curse would affect him. She thought her curse would spread to him.
Well, this is certainly a conundrum.
To him too. She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
Or at the very least, we can kick this down. Man, this can be so odd to navigate. This game asked me, am I lost? Well, what do you think, game?
The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw them. He gave a cry, and gathered them in his mind and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
Alright, we need a different approach there. Is there a... All right. Was there another route? The amount of confusion with the illusions is enough to drive a man insane.
The Northmen say that Odin is always in search of knowledge and wisdom and magic. There was a very wise being named Mimir, who guarded the waters of wisdom which flow from the roots of the World Tree. Odin wished to drink from this spring, but he had to pay a price. So he gouged out his own eye as offering to Mimir. He drank from the well.
All right,
Traded
that's
one way of seeing for another.
all right. So we worked our way back to the beginning, but as a result, saw something that we didn't see the first time through. Okay, let's see what we are missing. All right, what's down this way? Alright, there's a path there, so we need to find a way around. Has to be something obvious that I'm not seeing. And honestly, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, we need to get up. Yeah, we need to figure out a way up there. And nothing. Unless, of course... Because we have this open gateway now. Alright, good idea. But that was not the solution. Obviously, I was thinking... there would have been more to that. Huh. Unless there is... Right, so... has to be... like, I see some steps on one side, but the question is, how the heck do we get those steps?
The Northmen say that Odin is always in search of knowledge and wisdom and magic. There was a very wise being named Mimir, who guarded the waters of wisdom which flow from the roots of the World Tree. Odin wished to drink from this spring, but he had to pay a price.
Alright.
So he gouged out his own eye as offering to Mimir. He drank from the well and traded one way of seeing for another.
This is extremely perplexing. That's a bridge, but we need to get across to actually make use of it. Alright, so what, pray tell... I not realize? Okay, that wasn't there before. Okay, cool. Pretty cool.
The ravens. They've gone. No.
Half of them have gone.
They've gone. Some are still there.
But where?
No, Raven's helping.
He's not helping.
It's true.
Quiet. I can't think. Out in the wilds, in the cold winter woods,
Where have they gone?
she no longer felt fit for this world.
Well,
She escaped into the darkness.
so half the ravens are gone.
But she remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become part of her.
So, with half the ravens gone, go the other way. Da, 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 figuring things out. Hmm. Well, it has to be. What in a literal sense am I not seeing? Like, it has to be from. Like, there has to be a ladder or something that is obscured. That you have these natural barriers that's just. Right. Okay, that's the door. Can't scale that. All right, I have looked at. Wait, I just realized. I think I just realized it. It forms a path. I've been walking around this thing for like 10 damn minutes, and I just realized it. It's like, yeah, it's the one ledge I can actually drop down off of.
The ravens. They were what? No. There's still three. There's three. There's three. Where have they gone? Where have they gone? She did it, but what does that mean?
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And the gloom.
Like, can you believe it? It's like, I'm smart. Takes me. It may take me a while to figure it out without looking it up the solution, but I'll get there eventually.
The darkness had her in its claws.
Broke. The gate is open. Open.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill them. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
Okay. Thank you, Captain Cylon. We stay very liquidated in these cold temperatures.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
Alright, let's see how long it takes my dumbass to figure this out. A ladder.
Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan.
Finland?
Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later,
What a happy story.
landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. And from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth, the man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
Alright, there's branches. Alright, so that makes no difference there. Oh wait, no, it needs to be seen from a lifted position, don't it? It's gonna frickin' break, isn't it? Okay, it didn't break.
Broken. The gate is open. Open.
This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
Huh, wonderful.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness.
We're being nudged.
Make sense of it. And once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
I'm just expecting another fight.
what he told her.
Hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you. I see you now. You led me to the wilds. You trapped me there.
Aha!
You're close. He's got it. Whoa. It's nearly over. Finish it. Hold on. You won. Stop them. Behind you! Finish this! End it now! He's gone! Focus!
Chop! There we go.
I never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time!
All right. You know,
Mark of Valra.
some of the parry and countering stuff is somewhat similar to Dragon Age Origins. Not Origins, Veilguard.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
All right. Master of Illusion. The illusionary master. So, is it this way or is it the... Trying to remember. Okay, so it is this way. We were pointed in the right direction. Of course, my dumbass would be like, "Hey, which way are we supposed to be going?"
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And there she saw them. Elusive. Shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces.
No, I think, wasn't there one in here?
Trees. The mountains. Caves.
He's gone. He disappeared. Where did he go? You will not see him. Where is he? Where did he go? It was all your fault. Oh, Revel. Oh, Revel's sad. Listen, focus. You need to focus. Focus.
See, that looks like there's a totem with a dot on it. I don't think I tagged. On our way through here. Should it be up here? Nope, I was wrong. Meanwhile, the 76ers got the shit kicked out of them. 144 to 109. The good thing is like toggle the jog on because
Us too,
it takes forever to get back to where you need to be.
if you look for them.
Mother. Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer.
She talks.
I don't know why, but I'm seeing a face in the rocks, man.
And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over her. She misses her so much.
So let's see. I'm more or less assuming these are all story related.
With the mark of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim. See that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold,
Clearly I missed one.
fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave.
And I cut that off.
The darkness. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross into
Da 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 da.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that
See,
would let
I
you
am the
go?
player.
That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you
It's like
draw
the
your
shadow.
last dying gasp.
You're not me.
To die.
That's
But you
impossible.
didn't see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came. Through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still...
Hell of a
fear this?
voice filter that they applied to this guy.
And now that you're home, so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now,
dude is hanging out.
in the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
You did this! No!
Well, clearly she has some internal guilt and issues that she is.
They can break you, but not your promise.
That she's working through.
Keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
Sounds like we're being coached up by a Harbinger. Or Sovereign. One or the other. That's why we can even connect this game to Mass Effect.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon him to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into
What to be an achievement? Listen to the endless monologue.
Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
All right.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling. Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
End it now. This is nearly the end.
Huh. The music is actually pretty kick-ass.
Every gate
Put your knees into it.
brings another challenge.
The fuck just punched us?
It's nearly over. He's stronger than you.
Okay. I'm assuming that's not the way to go.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Okay, where is... Something around here looks like an X. Alright, can't go back. Focus on what? Like, I hear something. Huh. Okay, that's stretching. That is certainly stretching it a fair bit. Wow, we just stumbled across that.
Your father does not hate me. He just fears the souls in the underworld. He cannot see that they are already afraid. But I am their healer, and I must answer their cries for help, even if it displeases him.
Walking along a wall. The Wonder Wall. I wonder who was dumb enough to put a wall here. It's not like there's an oasis. Huge fist fight between the Gallagher brothers in 3, 2, 1.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh. And her face, menacing and grim.
Okay. So, question is... Yep, just realize. You know what? This reminds me of all the damn like puzzles that you see in the Tomb Raider reboot trilogy. I'm getting those vibes. It really rates with me. That's right. Those will be called vibrates. Thank you, folks. I'll be here all week. Alright, where's the alright. Clearly, another asshole is going to be popping up somewhere.
The gate. It's opening.
It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hella.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry.
The fuck is that?
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Well, she got up and fought. So much for that.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake? And we only see
Yes,
what
everybody's dreaming when they're awake. Are you using your imagination?
This is what hell is. A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods.
I didn't fail, you failed.
Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow.
Is that their inner monologue?
A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that.
Ha!
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. There.
I'm sure there's some symbolism there.
Why go on? give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined. Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question?
What is the question?
Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Dillian. It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead. Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Senua?
No. It's
Enough.
It's a trick. She knows it's
Well, she's getting up.
He can't be here. It's impossible.
He's been tossed around.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
All right. So I'm going to assume that let's see where the double check the save point. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That's where we will put the pause for the calls on it. And not bad. The combat is certainly enjoyable, especially on a casual level. Thank you, Panda. So, Panda, how far did you get before the game drove you insane with the headaches? Did you get that far? Or did I go further? And in case you're wondering, how am I dealing with all the voices and stuff in the head? That was how the game doesn't really shut up for any length of time. What's the word? How can I put that? Like, how am I dealing with the unique aspect of it? Well, you see, I hear voices in my head. They contact me. They understand. They talk to me. They talk to me. Ah, yes, the Randy Orton meme. You got your rules and your religion are designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates the love and loves the hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to rule your fate. I hear voices crying. I hear voices, heroes dying. There you go. Sherzin, I just realized you're wearing a kind of blanket. It's not a long sleeve. Nope, yeah. Yep, you missed the very start, Captain Cylon. Yes, because I grabbed this because it's freaking cold. Yes, a Snuggie. Fun fact: this was actually my mom's. My younger brother got this for my mom. Like I want to say on her 60th birthday, and so and how my mom would have most likely used this would have been because there we have obviously we have a sofa upstairs, and we also have two recliners, and shows like and she would plop into like her favorite of the two recliners and just kick back and put the snuggie on and just vibe and chill with whatever shows that she wanted to watch and stuff. So when she passed, I make use of it. It's probably the first time I've actually used it on stream because yes. Now I would say the improper way to use it is to wear it as a jacket, but I don't think I can get it to stretch like that. But yes, yes. Also comes in handy if I plop down in that recliner too. Put that on, add another blanket on top of it and such. Yes. So Hellblade thoughts and impressions. Clearly the main character is going through some type of psychosis. Lost lover, insanity, dealing with gods, and there's like in myths and Norse and things of that sort. It's kind of obviously based on Norse mythology, but I'm getting a lot of vibes of like the Orpheus legend. Going into the underworld, speaking to Hades to get the love back and things of that sort. So I'm getting those types of vibes. Granted, I'm a bit more familiar with Greek mythology than I am Norse mythology. Thanks primarily for the fact I played Hades so much. I was like, but I was like I was like Greek myths. Oh boy. So what's the actual temperature outside at this point in time? 15 degrees. Feels like 6 degrees. Where were we in the hourly? And it's going to keep getting colder. So it's like in about... And it's supposed to get down, as it says, the lowest it's supposed to be is like 8 degrees at about like 6 a.m. And then it'll be warming back up. And the temperatures would then drop back down. Things don't start feeling normal until, at the very least, Friday? Like, hopefully weather can return to normal. Actually, you know what's going to be cool? It's like Sunday, it's supposed to be like 44 degrees. It's like, that's going to feel so much like summertime after dealing with this excessive cold. This Arctic blast. $34 feels like 19. Yeah, well, I was feeling like 19 would still be warmer than where I am right now, Panda. Alrighty. Alright, so let's see, who shall we drop in on this evening? Who is doing stuff? Who is doing stuff? Who is doing things? La 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 la. Let's go to... And we'll go over to Miss Cammy 316. They're playing Marvel Rivals. On this evening, they're playing as the Scarlet Witch. and we get the raid messages collected. So if you're subscribed, there will be the first. All right, the first message, a raid message, is if you're not subbed, and then we have the one if you are subbed, if you want to raid with the emotes. So tomorrow night, more. We'll see if we're doing Phasmophobia or not, and then Thursday, Hellblade returns. Thursday, Hellblade returns. Friday, Mass Effect 2. Saturday, we are going to start Persona 5 Royale, and we'll keep that on Saturday until we finish Hellblade. So kind of bit of an overlap there. So yes, Persona returns on Saturday. Make that official today. So till next time, my friends, and you are my friends. Have a good night, Captain Cylon, Panda, Striker, anybody else who's lurking and such. Tighten those friendship bracelets for real. Watch your hang down, stay warm, and all that jazz. We will see you next time.